Spartans, the legendary warriors of antiquity, whose name has become synonymous with courage, discipline, and unyielding resolve. From the moment they were born, Spartans were molded into instruments of war, their lives dedicated to the service of their city-state and the glory of their nation. In this video, you will be introduced to the Spartan way of life through 10 fundamental rules. Get ready to uncover the core principles that shaped Spartan society and delve into the wisdom that has endured through the ages. Rule 1. Courageous acceptance of mortality. One of the most profound teachings of the Spartan philosophy was the acceptance of death as an inevitable part of life. Unlike many cultures, which feared death as the ultimate end, the Spartans embraced it as a natural and necessary part of the human experience. They understood that to live in fear of death was to live half a life, shackled by the limitations of mortality. By accepting death with courage and dignity, they were able to live fully in the present moment, unburdened by the fear of what lay beyond. Rule 2. Champion noble causes with vigor. The Spartans were not content to simply live for themselves. They believed in fighting for something greater than themselves, in championing noble causes that uplifted humanity and advanced the common good. Whether it was defending their homeland from invaders, promoting justice and equality within their own society, or fighting alongside their allies in distant lands, they were always ready to lend their strength and support to those in need. They understood that true greatness lay not in personal achievements or accolades, but in the impact one had on the world around them, in the legacy they left behind for future generations. Rule 3. The discipline of simple nutrition. In the pursuit of physical and mental excellence, the Spartans adhered to a strict code of discipline, particularly when it came to their diet. They understood that food was not merely fuel for the body, but a reflection of one's character and dedication. They consumed only the simplest fare, eschewing excess and indulgence in favor of moderation and restraint. For them, every morsel of food was a conscious choice, a deliberate act of self-discipline aimed at fortifying the body and sharpening the mind. By practicing restraint in their eating habits, they cultivated a lean physique that was ideally suited for the rigors of battle, while also fostering mental clarity and focus. Rule 4. Cultivate conversations of substance. In their interactions with others, the Spartans eschewed idle gossip and trivial chatter in favor of meaningful discourse that nourished the soul and strengthened the spirit. They understood the power of words to uplift and inspire, to forge bonds of friendship and camaraderie that transcended the superficialities of everyday life. Every conversation was an opportunity to learn and grow, to exchange ideas and perspectives, to challenge assumptions and expand one's horizons. By surrounding themselves with individuals who shared their values and aspirations, they created a community of like-minded individuals united in their pursuit of excellence. Rule 5. Seek intense competition for growth. The Spartans were renowned for their fierce competitiveness, their unyielding thirst for victory, driving them to push themselves to the absolute limit. They sought out challenges wherever they could find them, whether on the battlefield, in the arena, or in the training grounds. They understood that true growth only comes through struggle, through facing opponents who are equally skilled and determined. By subjecting themselves to intense competition, they forced themselves to rise to the occasion, to dig deep and discover reserves of strength and resilience they never knew they possessed. Rule 6. Forge unbreakable bonds of brotherhood. Finally, the Spartans recognized the importance of surrounding themselves with individuals who shared their values and aspirations, who were equally committed to the pursuit of excellence. They understood that true strength lay not in individual prowess, but in the collective spirit of a united community. By forging unbreakable bonds of brotherhood and camaraderie, they created a support network that bolstered them in times of need and inspired them to greater heights of achievement. In the end, it was this sense of solidarity and mutual respect that truly defined what it meant to be a Spartan. Rule 7. Embrace challenges with full effort. Much like the Spartans of old, we too are called upon to face challenges head-on, with unwavering resolve and unyielding determination. To shrink from a challenge, to retreat in the face of adversity, is to dishonor ourselves and betray the very essence of our potential. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth, a chance to test our mettle and prove our worth. We must not simply go through the motions, we must give it our all, leaving nothing on the table, knowing that true fulfillment comes from the struggle itself, from the effort expended and the obstacles overcome. Rule 8. Prioritize mental attributes over physical. While physical prowess was certainly valued among the Spartans, they understood that true strength lay not in muscles alone, but in the mind and spirit. Speed, strength, and agility were all well and good, but they were ultimately secondary to qualities such as stamina, grit, endurance, and courage. It was these mental attributes that truly set the Spartans apart from their adversaries, enabling them to persevere in the face of overwhelming odds, to endure hardships that would break lesser men, and to emerge victorious against all odds. 9. The transformative ritual of passage. Central to the Spartan ethos was the concept of the rite of passage, a ritual or trial through which an individual proved their worthiness to be counted among the ranks of Spartan warriors. These rites were not mere formalities, but grueling tests of physical and mental endurance, designed to weed out the weak and forge the strong. Those who emerged victorious from these trials were not just accepted into the fold, they were reborn, transformed into something greater than they were before. The rite of passage was a crucible through which they were purified, tempered, and ultimately strengthened. Rule 10. Continuous adaptation and preparedness. Finally, a fundamental principle of Spartan life was the ability of adaptation to constantly changing circumstances and remain ever prepared for whatever challenges may arise. Whether on the battlefield or in the arena of daily life, Spartans understood the importance of flexibility and resilience in the face of adversity. They knew that the world was unpredictable and unforgiving, and that only those who could adapt and thrive in any situation would ultimately emerge victorious. They made it a priority to continuously hone their skills, to sharpen their minds, and to strengthen their bodies so that they would always be ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Thank you for joining us on The Warrior's Code as we explored the 10 principles of Spartan wisdom. By embracing these timeless principles, you've embarked on a journey towards strength, resilience, and discipline. As you apply these lessons to your life, may you find yourself better equipped to face challenges with courage and honor. Stay tuned for more empowering content like this on the Warrior's Code channel, where we delve deeper into ancient wisdom to help you unleash the warrior within. Remember, greatness lies not in the destination, but in the journey.